Hi and welcome to Level Up Cartooning. Being that my channel is fairly new, there are many characters I've been chomping at the bit to draw, and we'll get to them all. But this one sort of stands out, as he's the star of not only the longest running animated series in history, not only the longest sitcom in history, but the longest running scripted primetime television series in history. I'm speaking of Bart Simpson, star of The Simpsons. All you're going to need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. Easy, right? Before we get started, make sure you hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow. And hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Okay, so let's draw Bart Simpson. We're going to draw Bart step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw him again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. Bart is just over 2 heads tall in this pose. In other words, however tall we draw his head, his entire body is roughly 2 of those. As you can see, his feet sort of extend a little beyond at the bottom. Alright, so let's start with that roadmap for the incomparable Bart Simpson. So there's our roadmap for Bart Simpson. Now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help me to know where to put Bart's eyes, nose, mouth, and some of the other things. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so we want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. So let's rough out Bart Simpson's features. Okay, so there are the roughed out features for Bart Simpson. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for the final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw Bart's final details. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work figuring that out. In this step, it's okay to draw darker, but don't press too hard or mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. Always draw with an eye on tweaking and improving until the very end. So let's draw in the details for Bart Simpson. Alrighty, there you have it, Bart Simpson. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn Bart before, then you cannot expect to have drawn him perfectly. You'll notice I don't spend time coloring Bart during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Bart Simpson. With that, you can draw him again and again, and by all means color him when you're done. I promise each time you draw him, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. For those of you who want to go a little deeper, click on the link below for my free 4-part drawing series where I spend more time explaining the details and the thinking behind each step in what I call the level up cartooning process. So now I'd love to see your drawing of Bart. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I hope you had fun with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.